Hello, my name is Alejandra Reola. I am an authority steward, and I'm here to share some tips on how to choose the right journal for your research. One of the main causes for rejection is submitting to a wrong journal, submitting a paper that doesn't suit the particular journal's scope. So, how do we avoid this? Number one, you need to look at your sources. Who might be interested in reading and citing your research? The people you're citing, because they're working in the same issue that you are. So, where are these sources published? Is there a journal that you're citing more than once? If that's the case, pay attention and look into it. Odds are that these journals might be a good fit for your research. Another option is to use a journal finder. Services such as Jane can help you find a suitable journal. You just paste your abstract or your keywords into the search bar, and the algorithm will tell you which journals might be a good fit. Number three, set your priorities. Are there other things that you need to consider when choosing a journal? For example, many researchers are evaluated using the impact factor or the quartile of the journals where they publish. Or maybe you want your journal to be indexed in a particular database such as Medline. Or maybe you want to make sure that you can upload your preprint in your institution's repository. Websites such as Imago and Open Policy Finder can help you find this information. Now, what about the cost? Publishing charges for gold open access can be very expensive, and this is becoming an important barrier for publishing. But you have options. You can find a traditional or subscription journal that will allow you to publish a preprint in an institutional repository. Or maybe you're lucky enough to find a journal that publishes in the Platinum Open Access model. These journals are free to read and free to publish in. But if you only have Gold Open Access options, then you can see whether they offer a waiver to their article processing charges. Simply search the name of the journal and the word waiver to see if there is a discount or waiver for researchers in your country. And if that's the case, read the instructions very carefully so you can see when in the submission process you need to apply for the waiver, and be prepared to send some paperwork because in some cases, some journals may require it. Also make sure that the journal is legitimate. There are several journals that you need to be wary of: predatory journals and hijack journals. Predatory journals are those that do not comply with the best practices for academic publishers. For example, they may have poor peer review or they may not have an archive. Hijack journals impersonate legitimate journals by stealing their name and other information and creating a fake website, fooling researchers into thinking that these journals are the real thing. Since these fake or low quality journals charge a publishing fee, a researcher who publishes there not only loses money, but their reputation and their careers may suffer. You can prevent being the victim of a predatory journal by following the advice on thinkchecksubmit.org. This is a website that has amazing tips on how to identify legitimate journals. And also, you can check the gossip. If you search the name of the journal and the word predatory or the word hijack, you may be taken to some websites such as Reddit, Academia, ResearchGate, where they are discussing the practices of these journals, and this may give you an idea whether the community thinks these journals are following best practices or not.